I don't even want to make a smart-ass remark. I just want to bask in the glow of the fact that I saw a really, really, really fucking good movie. Oh my god. And hi, everyone. This is the first movie I've seen since Past Lives that could actually compete with Oven Number 1. I'm not kidding you. It's that good. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise Up, everybody. Today, or tonight, I guess, we are talking about a movie. Movie to TV, that's what we do here, and that movie is. It's slightly early review, although if you're my friends in LA and New York, you can see this now, because it's now playing in select theaters over there. But for the rest of us, this was an early screening, because it isn't until November 10th. That movie is The Holdovers. The Holdovers is directed by Alexander Payne, and viewed to right on cue. How's it going, buddy? So yeah, The Holdovers is directed by Alexander Payne, who has done who I'm a massive fan of. He did Citizen Ruth, Election, About Schmidt, Sideways. I feel like I'm going to leave something out by accident. The Descendants, Nebraska, and I think the underrated, his last film was 6 years ago. This, I think, kind of underrated, Downsizing. And this is his latest film. It is also a reunion of sorts with him and his Sideways star, Paul Giamatti, who is in the lead once more. What is the film about? Well, the film centers on to a certain degree, Paul Giamatti. He plays a fellow by the name of Mr. Hunnam, Paul Hunnam, who is a teacher at, and kind of a crotchety, very hated teacher at Barton Academy, a private prep school, and it is winter of 1970, the Christmas season of 1970, and he is like total taskmaster, and his only real friend in the world, and even she has her issues with her, is the cook in the cafeteria, by the name of Mary Lamb. She is played by Divine Joy Randolph. And among all the students who hate him, the root of his trouble is the very bright but also very smart-ass Angus Tully. He's played by Dominic Sena in his first acting role ever, and it is terrific. And the two butt heads quite a bit, but due to extenuating circumstances, his mother, played briefly by Gillian Bigman, and her new husband, played briefly by Tate Donovan, have decided to go off on their honeymoon, and now he is one of the holdovers, one of the unlucky few young men at this academy who stays behind during the holiday break and has to be chaperoned by a teacher. And much to his chagrin, Mr. Hunnam is that teacher. But very soon, after interference from the father of one of his students, who whisked them away to a ski resort, with only one left behind as the only remaining holdover student. And you guessed right, it is Angus Tully. It's now just Paul, Mary, and Angus are the only ones left on campus over the holiday break, 2 weeks together. If they don't kill each other, maybe they'll learn about each other, and maybe they'll also come to an understanding and see the sides of themselves each other they never knew. It's going to be a very, 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 very long holiday break. Let the mayhem begin. So, The Holdovers is, here's the thing. We talked about this when we talked about I like movies. There are movies that you love, There are movies that are personal favorites. There are movies that are the best. And then there are movies that are a perfect combination of all three. Movies you just want to hug. Movies you want to be in. Movies that you just are... The scenes of the screen go away, and you are in the lives of the characters and their struggles. You laugh with them, you cry with them, you feel them. The Holdovers is one of those movies. I fucking loved this movie. I absolutely loved this movie. This is literally my second, maybe down the line, my number one. My number two for now, but my number one possibly when I think about it a little longer. Movie of the year. I love The Holdovers. This movie is hilarious. It's hilarious. It's touching. It's a great Christmas movie. I can't wait to watch this next Christmas. I'm seeing it again when it gets its proper wide release. I might even see it more than just another time. I might see it 3 times. It's funny. It's heartfelt. The way these characters interact with each other, the way it's written, never feels false once. It's so beautiful. The way that these characters interact with each other. Yeah, slightly better than Past Lives, Luke. I'm surprised too. It bumps it a little one notch down. Past Lives is a terrific film as well. But yeah, this is Hollywood filmmaking of a high order. It's beautifully shot. I thought it was shot on film. It's shot on digital, but they make it look like a film from the 70s. They nailed it. I thought it was on film. And I knew this movie was going to charm me right away when the lights came down, the movie started, before even the production logos. It was like a vintage MPAA snipe from like the 70s that opened the movie, and I was just like, you know what, I feel like I'm going to like this. And from then on, it just got better and better and better. This is a really moving film. It's funny. It has heart to it. Paul Giamatti is absolutely terrific. He is one of those actors that elevates everything he's in. He is amazing in the movie. Divine Joy Randolph is also absolutely phenomenal, playing this woman who, this isn't a spoiler, it's in the trailer, lost in Vietnam. And the way that her veneer of strength breaks down after a few drinks at a sojourn at a faculty member's Christmas party is heartbreaking, and it hits you in its simplicity and its power. But and all the young actors are very good. Everybody in the sort of bit supporting cast gets their moment. This movie, though, belongs to Dominic Sessa. This is one of the best first performances from an actor I've ever seen. This kid is going to be a movie star. Like, in years down the line, I'm going to say, I remember him when. I remember his first movie and how much it meant to me. It's one of those performances. He's so unbelievable. It's like this year's, like, Renate Reinsve, or something like that, where it's like one of those performances the breakout, where, like, everybody is going to cast this kid. Or, like, Cooper Hoffman in Alana Haim in Licorice Pizza. It's that kind of performance where you just are just completely enveloped in this kid's journey. The ending is satisfying. It's touching. I was crying. I openly was crying in theater. It is such a beautiful movie. And it's a movie that is it makes you feel better about humanity. It's one of those movies that you leave the theater feeling like the world is not so bad for the fact that this movie exists. I love this movie. I think it's a masterpiece. I know it's supposed to take fears. I'm going to watch this movie now every Christmas. I love this movie. I love this movie. I love this movie. It's number 2 now. It might be number 1 tomorrow. I'm going to be real about it. I love The Holdovers. This is a beautiful film. And I'm going to give it, yeah, you see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars plus. This is why I go to the movies. This is what I want movies to be all the time. It's The Holdovers. I love this movie. Go see it. Take the family. It's rated R because of a couple of crass jokes, a few naughty words, and some nude paintings. That's it. That is it. It is it is the most family-friendly R rating I've seen in a long time. Yeah, I love this movie. Go see it. Phenomenal. It's terrific. It is a new coming-of-age Christmas classic. I love this movie. All right, go see it. It is now in select theaters in LA and New York. It will open worldwide in over, I believe, 2003, November 10th. So go see this movie. Absolutely go see this movie. It is phenomenal. All right. Trailer trash. Let's talk trailer trash. We only have a few this time. American Fiction. We talked about this one. It looks good. Argyle. Talked about it. Looks good. Next Goal Wins. Talked about it. Looks good. Drive-Away Dolls. This looks awesome. And Lisa Frankenstein. Talked about it. Looks good. Was there shawarma? Not shawarma, but there is something. There's a closing thing after the credits. That's all I'll say. The credits are not very long. Also, Miramax co-releases, that's cool. Well, they did Old Dads. Okay, yeah, but like this feels like vintage Miramax. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That is it. We will be back tomorrow for Pain Hustlers. Tuesday is our Halloween retro review. Weather permitting, we are going to have a hard freeze where I am potentially. So if the theater is closed because people can't get to work, I'm not seeing Halloween, and we're just going to do something else on Letterboxd. I don't know. We're gonna have to cancel that one, but we may not have to. Let's see. I'm still gonna go if I'm able to. If the place is open. All right. And then next week we have Priscilla. We have What Happens Later. In the March, I think the March King's Daughter. I'm pretty sure either my main theater or my secondary theater is going to get that, and potentially some others. Then we also have coming up The Marvels, Journey to Bethlehem, Thanksgiving, Hunger Games, a lot of big got Napoleon, a lot of big movies coming in November. So that's coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you, Class Dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give me the bell. I don't know what it does, as you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me else or reviews, listen to fun stuff, you can check me out on Letterboxd.com at Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at RaisGrant. You can find me on Facebook, Raise on Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but if you have, to take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of The Holdovers? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Big man, thanks for butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.